Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I miss my stream deck. I don't like doing this from a hotel, man. It At least we can still do something. So this silver lining, particularly on a day like this. So what we've seen over the last couple of days, with the exception of AI cryptos, that's well with the with the inclusion of AI cryptos is a real good example of buy the rumor and sell the news. So we tend to stay towards fundamentals here at the podcast. There's a reason that we stay towards fundamentals because fundamentals work. I mean, it's literally in the name. So today is CPI day. I'm not sure what time I'm going to get this. I'll put this video out right after, so we'll be a couple hours ahead of it. But there seems to be a lot of market sentiment, and that sentiment seems to be circling around a CPI of 6.5. I'm not sure we're going to hit that. A lot of the metrics seem to suggest that yes, we will be coming down. I'm not sure that we're going to come down to 6.5, but the market more or less seems to be baking it in. A lot of the talking heads are throwing it out there, and when that happens, investors, start pouring in. Here's our money, please, please, please. We want to be in front of it. So that seems to be what we're kind of pinging on here, and it definitely explains the weekend surge and yesterday. So when you get that kind of market sentiment and people are kind of pricing in a 6.5, hopeful, very hopeful 6.5. I don't think it's going to be 6.5. I peg it more 6.7, 6.8. But when you have that kind of sentiment returning into a market that is following a year like 2022, man, that was not a good year. You get suddenly you get $18,000 Bitcoin. And I think it's funny because now everybody's screaming bull, bull, bull. Bitcoin at 18,000, that's not a bull, man. That is not a bull. That is a hiccup. So everything more or less kind of tailed up with Bitcoin. Again, it's an overall market sentiment. There are some outliers, of course. AI stocks or AI cryptos, and Microsoft is entertaining ChatGPT and AVAX, of course, because they got a big announcement with AWS, and I do have some thoughts on that. I'd like to. I wish it was a live stream so I could really kind of rail away on that one. I don't like that you're taking a decentralized platform and you're partnering with, come on, the most centralized place on the planet is Amazon Web Services. They decide who, what, when, where, why, and how. It doesn't really matter what you want. You want our name on it. It's going to be our way. So I hate it for that, but I like it for the visibility. It really does matter. If you want more retail money in this space, you're going to have to partner with retail people. And that's actually funny, as our channel is going through the effort of becoming fully decentralized. And got another chain that's up there just shaking hands with the man himself. So AVAX had a real good run. And that is, again, that's retail. That's a lot of retail money is starting to come in on that thing. But I do. I think it's important from a visibility standpoint. I hate what it actually does to the market, and I'm sorry, to the space itself. And it was funny because I was watching some. I was taking a look at some discussion boards. People were talking about this, and a lot of it was favorable towards Amazon basically coming in and invading a big chain like that, because the conclusion was that true decentralization is just a myth. It's just a vision. It can never be achieved. Now, that being the case, why are you in crypto? Why are you in a space that touts decentralization? Yet all the way down, you're like, yeah, but it's just a myth. It's not real. It'll never really happen. I'm just here because it's hip or it's cool. and you don't really actually believe in the vision of decentralization. So I'm not sure which way you would go on why you would go that way. I mean, if you just care, if it's just about the money and has nothing to do with the tech, Bed Bath and Beyond is up like 100%. Just go ahead and play with the Reddit meme stocks, and you can get the same effect. So I'm not sure which way people are really leaning on that. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. Comments below, man. You know I read them all. So yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and leave it there. I just want to make sure that I get the point across on this. If we see 6.8 or higher, the market's going to dump. It is. It's going to dump. There's no baking this in. If they have anything baked in right now, it's 6.5 is baked in. So if we don't hit at least that, expect to see some sell-offs. Uh, for me, I've already realized the profits that I'm going to realize. I can't in market just because we've changed years doesn't mean that 3 weeks ago didn't happen. And I'm not going to let profits fly away like this. So I'm not everything. I didn't move any jackal. I didn't move any fetch. I didn't move any of my RI. But and Bicana, it's all staked anyway, so that's not going anywhere. But the other outliers that I carry, I did realize profits on them 20, 30%. And I'm, again, I want to be positioned. So if it happens to have a good sell off, then I have cash on hand. Go ahead, DCA down, lower some entry prices and all that stuff. And that works if you were using other people's money to do it. If you're using your own money to do it, then all you did was put more money into, maintaining your same position. And long term, that's not good for you. But I realized the profits that I was going to realize. If I miss out on some gains in a day or two, that's fine. I'll miss the gains so that I can have the security. And it's this is a war. All right, investing, long-term investing is a war. It's not a battle. You're going to win some battles, you're going to lose some battles, but if you can, finish on the positive side of the war, it's good for you. But it's days like this. These are the battles. So it's sometimes a strategic withdrawal. You can call it a retreat, but sometimes a strategic withdrawal. Save your troops. That's all that little everything that you got in USDC. Save the troops and have them ready for the next battle. And that's kind of where I feel like we are right now. Hey, I could be dead wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. We come in at 6.3 and the whole market explodes. Again, if it happens, I miss some gains. But if it doesn't, then I save some troops. So that's just it. That's the way I see it. I'm calling 6.7. I want to split the difference here. I'm just going to call it 6.7 and we'll see what happens. So anyway, guys, questions, comments, concerns, Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. I'd love to see your comments on this video today. So let's see which way it works out. And that's it, man. Until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.